What it is, YouTube? What it do? It's your boy Drew. When I come down, you know I bang some screw. Throwing up that H, represent that H-time. You see the jersey, huh? Yeah, Houston Rockets in the building. Houston Texans, yeah, we here. But look, man, before I get into this video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And let them know Drew got the juice, for real. But look, I'm not doing nothing but reacting to just some tea. You feel me? Because somebody said, dude, Dennis got 8 kids, bro. And then, you know, Haley and DDG, they got whatever they got going on with little baby Halo, bro. It's just too much going on. So I just want to just give my opinion. That's all I want to do. I'm not judging nobody.
His baby mother Jasmine Marie, who Duke is cool with, they have a relationship. Some people allegedly saying they still smashing, but she called Nikki, the ex-girlfriend, Duke Dennis' ex-girlfriend, who said that she was pregnant in December. She got rid of the baby. He didn't pay for the abortion. She was upset. She recently exposed him. Well, Jasmine Marie called her recently, and Jasmine Marie was on the phone with the ex-girlfriend, spilling all Duke Dennis tea, telling all the truth about what we was speculating. She confirmed it. Listen, because Nikki leaked all the audio to what she was saying.
Because that's how it was the first time I was pregnant. He told me he had no kids, and I didn't find out he had kids till I was 8 months pregnant. And bitches was DMing me saying that they were pregnant too, and I was like,
how many kids does he have?
To my knowledge, he told me he had 6 kids.
He told me.
Hold on. This is what I want to ask. Why y'all so friendly, dog? Why y'all want to call each other? And like, who does that, bro? I don't know no men who do that, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of men that do that, but it's still weird. But why do y'all do that? Why y'all can't just... And then look, another thing. We can be honest with y'all, and then y'all act like y'all agree with it and cool with everything and what it comes with, and then soon as we do something or say something y'all don't like, then that's when y'all want to get to acting irate and acting like we never even came to this conclusion. You hear me? Bro, that's crazy. Y'all need to stop being so friendly, man. He say he only have 6 kids. That's what he said. How the other females could be lying.
He has 2.
Oh my god.
6?
He told you he has 2?
Yes.
Oh my god, he's such a fucking liar. He would have told me the same thing if I didn't actually get in the field and investigate the shit, but no, he has a baby mama who's in jail for murder that he dated. He has another baby mama. Her name is Alexis too, and their son is 3, turning 4. He has 2 kids that was born on the same day by Tatiana and Kiara. He has a baby with Darcy that he refuses to believe is his, and then he has my daughter. But that's just all I know about. I'm starting to question if that's all there is. I don't know if he fucks the other ones or not, but I know that since me and him was fucking, that's the only reason why he's around more.
Man, hold on. That sounds like a little bit more than 8. I'm just saying. And then she said, if I'm not mistaken, she said that he had 2 kids that was born on the same day from different baby mamas. Man, how do you do that? That's wild. Woo-wee. Look, I don't judge. I'm just listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm just listening. I'm not judging nobody, but hey, me personally, nah, I ain't about to have that many kids. I can't. My patience is thin anyway, so nah, I'm good on that. And then, why y'all just laying down and not using protection though? That's what I'm not understanding. Y'all know it's all kind of crazy stuff going around in this world, right? People don't be keeping up with their health and all of that. They thinking they bigger than the program or that they good or people gonna keep it real with them and all of that. Man, please. Man, it's a lot of weird stuff going on in this world, and y'all better protect yourself by any means. Y'all can't get mad because y'all got the baby, and then how he gonna be there for all of the kids anyway? That's impossible. It wasn't a red flag when he told you, oh yeah, I already have 4 other kids. So what makes you think you was gonna be different by you having his 5th kid? It ain't gonna be no difference.
Than the other ones. He sent me your TikTok and I said, LMAO, her pregnant in December and me pregnant in January, really get the fuck out of my face. And you claiming to me this whole time that you don't fuck with the girl.
His mom.
Right before I'm
Hold
like,
on.
about to give birth, and then you know where he was at during all the controversy?
Hold on. See, that's one thing I don't agree with. Like, I don't like when like your parents like get involved like in your relationship. They want to lie for you and do out cover up for you. Now, man, stop it, man. Just keep it. I honestly, I would rather a parent just keep it real. Like, be real with your kid. Like, hold them accountable. That's how I feel, honestly. Like, cause ain't no way. Like, he too old. He too old for that. For her to be doing that, and then everybody else lying for him. Like, at the end of the day, look. If you be honest and be an open book, that gives you a better chance with the person. Cause at the end of the day, you giving them a chance. You giving them a chance to tell you if they want to deal with this or not. You know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, you don't want to force nothing up on them and then be in a bad situation, bro. On child support, all type of stuff, bro. And then it's crazy. He got multiple baby mamas, but it's like, how can this baby mama say, oh yeah, he's a great dude. He was there with me through pregnancy and all that, and then with this female, it's like, oh yeah, he treated me like this and like that. Like it's some type of disconnection going on, because at the end of the day, it take two to tango for sure. And what I'm saying is, we human, we are emotional, you know what I'm saying? Men too, like, we lead off emotions, we move off emotions too, just like women. So it's like, be careful who you have kids with. Can't have kids with just anybody. And just because y'all want to be picking people or having kids with people because they have a certain status, that don't mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, that's something that they built for themselves.
He was out of town with Kelly. Like, he's truly horrible. Like, horrible. Girls have been DMing me saying stuff, but I be going through that nigga's phone and seeing a bunch of shit. That's why we fell out on Mother's Day. And all this shit happened because he just do weird shit. And I'm like, you don't want nobody to speak about you. You want everybody to shut the fuck up. But nah, like, you do foul ass shit. Like, but when I saw your TikTok, I was like, oh my gosh, he's doing it to her too.
At the end of the day, I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna get off live. Nikki, you're weird. You're hearing from my lawyer. As far as Duke goes, I don't have anything really bad to say for him. Like, me and him get into it, but whenever we get into it, it's behind closed doors, because I'm not gonna put all of our business on Front Street. We literally have a child together. Like, that's crazy for me to just put all of our business on Front Street. I'm not gonna do it. Sorry. I know you guys want me to, but I'm not going to. I'm sorry. No, I guess I'll be weird. I really don't care.
She switched up on me. Damn, I was on your side. I'm still on her side. She can feel how she feels, because at the end of the day, like, he's gonna be mad that she said what she said. But yeah, I'm not mad at her. Like, she could beef with me on her side. I have no issue. No, at all. Because I feel bad for you. She's gonna defend him because that's her money source. She needs him.
You're saying, okay, so at the end of the day, she's being more mature about it. She said whatever problems they have that's behind closed doors, she's not gonna air it out like how everybody else doing. You know what I'm saying? Just to get some type of clout and attention. I respect that, because at the end of the day, a lot of us don't need to be knowing y'all business. For real. Like, people be worried about the wrong thing. And she talking about she about to get a lawyer on you. So you must have said something, or yeah, I think you need to pump your brakes. And she looked dead serious, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move to the next subject. So basically, they going back and forth on who he treat better, basically, and how he been lying about kids. But he probably wasn't lying though. You feel me? He probably just been with a lot of women, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with that type of stuff. Just when you have a certain status like that, like when you famous and all of that, you know, they move like they can get anybody and do what they want to do. So I understand that, but I still say be careful with that, because it can end bad. Like, this ain't really nothing. But moving on. Okay, Haley and on DDG.
restraining order against Halle Bailey, which was granted. They did say that he had a good amount of evidence to prove that there should be a further investigation, which that's going to happen on June 24th. They're going to court to speak on the restraining order should they continue both having restraining orders against each other. Okay, so that was indeed granted. The only thing that got denied is DDG asking the courts to block Halle from taking Halo to Italy for 2 months because she's going to work. That got denied, so she leaves on Saturday to go to Italy for 2 months to work. She's filming a movie. So that was the only thing that got denied. But everything else was granted and active, and they're going to resolve that moving forward, which that's probably not going to happen all in one day. Full custody is a separate court all by itself. That's family court. Restraining order, that's criminal. Now, Halle Bailey did file more documents. Now she wants the courts to stop DDG, his family, and friends from speaking about her, Halo, in this case online. She also included in the court order the altercation that happened at DreamCon recently, where Dub ended up putting hands on the gentleman. Even though DDG didn't do it, she's claiming that DDG is hanging around aggressive people, and that's not a good environment for Halo. So now that situation has been entered into the case. Here's what Dub had to say.
Don't go. Bro, this is really bothering me, bro. Like, what the fuck do me getting into something got to do with my brother? He didn't even say anything. He didn't even do anything. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't even do nothing. Wait, what? I am again.
Okay, check this out. So first of all, okay, so the little custody battle between her and DDG about Halo. To my knowledge, from what I've seen, she put her hands on him. He didn't report it, which he should have reported it from the jump. You know what I'm saying? So she tried to beat him to the punch because you know how it go. When the woman is the primary caregiver for the kids, of course, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say 7 times out of 10, they gonna side with the woman. You feel me? Which I understand, but which I don't agree because I don't agree all the time because sometimes the women be having loose screws too, and then they're good at crying and shedding tears and being manipulative, just like us men. We, you know what I'm saying? We both are good actors, depending on the situation. But do you not know that they do YouTube? How do you not know anything about YouTube pranks and all of that? Man, this stuff is fake. You hear me? So you trying to flip something else on him to get your way, and it backfired on you because that wasn't even real. So I know she feeling some type of way. And then it's crazy that your family members know that you're abusive and aggressive. People always want to talk about men need to get therapy. Women need to get therapy too. We both need to get therapy. Cause ain't nobody perfect. I don't care who you is. Everybody has some type of trauma. You hear me? And that's just that. And it's sad that Halo had to go through that. And then we know DDG love his son. We see that. So for her trying to just strip just the life out of DDG and take his son away, that's disgusting. And I can't stand women that do that. I understand some women have the right to do that because a lot of men are really messed up mentally. You know what I'm saying? Not their fault, but I'm just saying they can do stuff to get help. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course, but sometimes you do have to keep your kids away from an unfit mother and an unfit father. So I get it, but all of this, people laughing, talking about DDG, the judge denied his restraining order. That's cap. That's not even facts. You hear me? Y'all want to see somebody just down bad for no reason? I don't get it, because he a parent. They went half on that baby. And to me, from what I see, he loved the baby. That's his son. That's his firstborn. Don't do that to that man.
Requesting that the court restrain and enjoin. What the fuck does enjoin mean, bro? He's using them words, boy. I've never heard. Instruct or urge someone to do something. The reason why I graduated with a 1.3 GPA is because I don't listen to a goddamn person. I graduated with a 1.3 GPA because I don't want nan telling me what to do. Nan. When IKEA tell me some shit, I try to do it myself. If the shit don't work, then I call it.
I know he
I don't look
just
at no
joking.
page. I'm looking at because I don't listen to.
Real quick, because I was on TikTok Live yesterday with Royalty, shout out to Royalty, and we was having a great conversation about DDG and Halle. Definitely go follow me on TikTok. We gonna do that again. But when it comes to Halle and DDG, I'm neutral. This is a situation that has been going on for a while, way before Halo even came into the picture. It has been a bunch of back and forth and, you know, I'ma do this and this, that, and the third. A bunch of pettiness. The courts ain't nothing different than the pettiness they have been doing to each other since the very beginning. If either one of them felt like them documents is truly who they believe that person is, we would have known about DDG and Halle a long time ago. This is two people that recently broke up because it hasn't even been a year yet. And they're upset because they're still in love with each other. They still care about each other, but they just can't be with each other. So they're trying to hurt each other because they're mad. Halle didn't have a baby expecting not to be with DDG. From her point of view, it hurts when you open up your phone and you see the man that you were supposed to spend the rest of your life with another girl. That pain right there has to hurt. And that pain wants to cause pain. And that's exactly what she did. She caused pain. DDG felt the pain and he wanted to cause pain back. So he released his documentation. And the reason why he did it so late is because he really didn't even want to do it. But he knew he had to do it because his career, his fatherhood, him as a person, everything was put on the line. The man got to fight back. Y'all act like the man can't fight back for his rights as well. You know, that's how I feel about the situation. But y'all leave y'all comments down below.
Do you want your videos to look like this?
I
In
never
just 14
understand
days,
that,
we've taught
but you
all
know,
these people how to do it. Our program, 14-Day Filmmaker, only costs $48.
most of the time
and
it's
taught over
one-sided,
16,000.
Big Boogie went viral after he posted pictures with his alleged new boo, and then
most of the time it's one-sided. But like I said, us men, it's like we do be wanting to fight. Know what I'm saying? For our kids. But sometimes the emotions get the best of us. No, that's with anybody. But a lot of us, man, if the situation is too much, like I'm gonna say, if it's too much of a mental warfare, like we can't deal, especially if we already dealing with a lot of just trauma and all of that we just trying to balance out everything. That's just too much. We would rather just walk away. You know what I'm saying? And get slander our name and all that, call us deadbeats or whatever the case may be. But then, even if we do try to fight for the kid, we still get, it's like, what am I doing this for? You still making me try extra hard. You still making me have to jump through extra loops to convince you that I really want to be there for my kid or not. You know what I'm saying? Or you might be dealing with somebody that don't agree and they trying to feed your mind with some negative stuff that I did years ago or when I was younger. You feel me? Like, and then you getting your parents and everything everybody involved. So everybody in your ear. You hear me? Everybody in your ear. So I have to go against that type of stuff. You feel me? I'm saying with anybody, like that's the type of stuff we have to deal with. I'm dealing with you and your people that's on your side that don't even know the whole story. So I'm just supposed to just lay down, disappear, go on by my business, and just, oh yeah, he a deadbeat. He don't do that for himself, none of that. But you ain't telling them that I reached out several times or tried to get my son, tried to get my daughter, or whatever the case may be. But you ain't telling them all that. You just telling them all the bad stuff. That way everybody can be on your side and you not be accountable of your actions. You hear me? Like, don't nobody want to deal with that, bro. It's like a win or lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a hit or miss, man. It's crazy. But yeah, that's all I wanted to react to. I don't want to do the Big Boogie and Carmen and none of that. You hear me? But I just wanted to touch bases on Halle, DDG, and then Duke Dennis. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Tell them Drew got the juice. And my bad for taking too long. I'm here to stay. I'm just getting in my groove. Like, I feel a little bit uneasy. Like, I'm keeping it raw and uncut with y'all right now. Like, this is fresh to me, just doing this on my own, you know what I'm saying, on my own channel. So I'm gonna just give me some time, let your boy get in the groove, and hey, everything gonna be smooth. You hear me? H time, baby.